check-in.
All right, so for supplies that you need for a cat check-in, you're going to need obviously right away, if you're going to be doing a blood draw, pull this test kit because like I said, it needs to be room temperature in order to work. So get that continuing to warm up. You're going to get the weight of the cat. I recommend doing Panacur last because they hate it the most, but drawing it up right away is probably one of the easiest. So the Panacur you would draw up just with your syringe, the amount that you need. When you times the weight by 0.22, it's okay to round up. You can't overdose them on it. And a lot of times they spit a lot of it out. And then flea and tick preventative. We got the Revolution here. You would apply that topically. And then, let's see, we've got Q-tips here for ear cleaning. Nail trim here for nail trims. And then, what else? Then I think just the distempers, right?
Yeah.
All right. And then the microchip scanner. But then the distemper vaccine itself. So distemper vaccines. This is what the front looks like. So we've got one vial of sterile solution, another vial with the actual distemper vaccine itself. Now the distemper vaccines, they need to stay in the fridge. If they are not in the fridge then they are no longer good. So just don't leave them sit out all day. And then, so I start with I believe it's 14, is it 14 or 18?
18.
18 gauge needle. And we'll go right by that little circle there. You go in, tilt up, gravity's your friend. You pull down. And as I'm pulling down, I'm going to pull the vial up so that I'm getting every drop out. And there should be at least 1 ml of fluid in there, and then that's going to be empty. And then, same thing, we're going to go inside the little circle. I'll shake it up. And then there is a little slit there so you can kind of see where you're at. So I'm going to pull down, tilt it up, pull plunger back, and then as I'm pulling, I'm going to slide the vial up so that I'm getting every last drop. And then if there's any bubbles, anything like that, I mean, there's not a whole lot in there, but you just flick and they come right out. And then we will remove that. Then we will go to the, what gauge are you? 22 gauge needle. This is the one that we're actually going to use to inject. You do not want to use the same needle that you use to draw up the vial as the one that you poke the cat with, just because that dulls it and that doesn't feel great. And then you would give the cat the vaccine.
Awesome.
Oh, and then, are you still on?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to put the sticker that's on the vial here on the distemper paper section here.
Right.
Date and initial.
And, yep, date and initial.
All right. I'm gonna go.
Dog check-in. So we have Q-tips and everything still right back here. Obviously microchip scanner. So we've got the Panacur that they get that's going to go off of the weight. So say I've got a dog and I weighed it and it is 55 pounds. If you look at the scoop here, I've got 25 pound and 75. I've got 10 and I've got 5. So 55 pound dog, we're going to do 2 scoops of the 25. And then just to round up, I'd do a 10 pound, just round it up to 60. And then you'd mix that in with some wet food. You do have to actually mix it in because a lot of dogs, if they get the actual taste of it, they won't touch the wet food. This here is a Bordetella vaccine. So this is the one that we shoot up the nose. So we will draw it up the same way we drew up the cat distemper, except instead of the needle that we attach at the end there, you can attach one of these if you'd like. It just helps to shoot it up the nose. You want to do like half in one side of the nose, or half in one nostril, half in the other. The best that you can get. And then for the distemper vaccines for the dog, it's the exact same as drawing it up for the cat. And giving it is the exact same. Main thing is you don't want the two swapped. You don't want to shoot up a distemper or shoot a distemper up a dog's nose. You don't want to inject a Bordetella into a dog.
That is deadly.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, if a dog is not eating the Panacur powder, you can use the Panacur liquid.
But dosing is going to be completely different.
Yes.
So that would be something that you'd need to check, I'd say, with Talia or I, just for dosing purposes.
Cool. Sounds good.
And then as far as the monthly preventatives go, over here we've got, so my dog is 55 pounds. We've got Parastar, which is a flea and tick preventative. There's also Revolution mixed in here. Obviously we take whatever we get. So I'm gonna do Parastar. I've got 44 to 88 pounds. I'm gonna pull one of these, grab one of these, you cut it out, you apply it topically just like the Revolution. And then HeartGuard. So one thing that dogs get that cats don't is a heartworm preventative. So I've got a 55-pound dog. I've got the 20 under 25. I've got 26 to 50, and I got 51 to 100. Obviously 51 to 100. And I believe that is all for the dog check-in. Unless anyone can think of anything else.
Oh, I think that was good.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're doing a check-in video. Shelby's grabbing cat check-in sheets.
No tear. Get a weight. Do 15.02. Let's see, we will say he is friendly, hydration, check scruff, grab scruff. If it bounces right back, he's fine. If it stays up, then dehydrated. Coat looks normal. To look for fleas, you want to look underbelly, like especially like down here, and just see if there's any flea dirt that looks like little brown specks, anything like that. And so if coat is clear, nails, does he need nail trim? Oh, should we trim his nails quick? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'll do nail trim. Oh, sir. Oh, sir. Okay, you got a couple long daggers. Okay, we'll finish that later. And then, so trimmed ears. Ew. Okay, so they're a little waxy, but there's nothing concerning on there. Something if they were crazy bad, or if you smelt it and it smelled like infection, then you'd have an ear infection. So I'll put they're dirty. We cleaned them. I'm gonna put my initials. Eyes look normal. Mouth and gums. Oh, he's got some tartar that you can see in the back there. And gums are a little inflamed. So we'll put inflamed, teeth, tartar. We would scan for a microchip, which you have to always make contact. Oh, he's microchipped. We would write down microchip number here. And then, so if we knew he was neutered already, then we would circle neuter. I could put down the microchip number here as well. So we would go to a distemper vaccine, which we would draw up. Panicure, we would take the weight, times that by 0.22, which we have listed right over here.
And on the bottle.
And it's on the Panicure bottle as well. And you can always round up. So then we would give them the Panicure orally. If it's super food motivated cat, you can mix it in wet food. Revolution, we have the weight dosages. Where are you? Revolution, dosage cats. So he is 1502. So he would technically get 0.5 mil of Revolution, and that is a topical. So you put that in between their shoulder blades. You want to make sure it's touching the skin. You don't want it to be somewhere that they can lick and groom.
Can you just fake do it for me once here, Shelby?
So pretend this is full. We will just scruff here, and I'm just gonna go, you can use a syringe before you're pushing down. Use that to like spread the fur apart and then apply.
Perfect.
And then feline, then we do the snap test for feline leukemia. So at this point, also while looking at him, you want to check and see if there's anything concerning, any spots, any scabs, anything like that, and you want to make note of it.
All right. What is can you go through just an FELV test?
Like what it is?
Yeah, so it's right there.
So the test itself, so test for feline leukemia, this is the test kit. We're not going to open it just because we don't want to waste the kit. But the snap test is in there. It needs to always be room temperature when you're going to use it. Main thing is so for the test, you need to have the snap test itself and then the blue liquid that you mix with the blood. So you have to make sure that that lot number, we've got LT651, matches the lot number on the bottle here, LT651. And then you would do the blood draw. You put 4 drops of the blue liquid into here. One easy way to remember is blue, it's 4 letters, 4 drops. Then for the blood, you'd put 3 drops in, easy red, 3 drops, and then mix it up, and then you would put it into the snap test, let that draw up, and then snap it, and you'd get your results. Once the test is snapped, it needs to stay level, and you cannot tilt it, otherwise that will alter the results.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.